Pierre Polling Down has eschewed conservative norms of tapping one's foot in the men's room while looking for a pick-me-up, and has instead taken to an outhouse to get his needs met. Specifically, an outhouse named Steve. Remember, kids, God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, which means if Steve exists, he was not made, and thus he was begotten, which would make him an unknown member of the Godhead. I should know, I wrote a paper about it when I was in Bible college. I was in my 4th year and I'd given up all pretense of being normal and began to tell fun little stories in my footnotes because I found out you could. The paper was glorious and I got an A and many laughs from my professor. Anyway, back to Pierre. He's figured out that voters weren't responding well to him talking about how none of the groceries you buy at Superstore, owned by Gale and Weston, are affordable, blaming the Liberals for that, and then accepting dump trucks of money from Gale and Weston as campaign donations. Here's an idea. Maybe Superstore would lower their prices if all political parties announced that they'd refuse donations from people starving Canadian children. What was I saying? Right, Jenny Byrne is out and Steve Outhouse is in. You know he's a good political strategist because he looked at his last name and was like, I could either change it, or I could embrace all the shitty connotations and bait my enemies into making toilet humor jokes about it. And I can pretend to be above the fray while pushing for anti-gay, anti-trans, anti-immigrant, and anti-auntie policies. Really, the guy is just a bit of a shithead. But you have to give him credit for sticking with his given name. It's brave. Personally, I never would have tried to build any sort of platform with my given name, Matthew Dongle Slurper.